What's up? It's your boy Mighty Cuts. You already know I'm over here at barber school. Got my little simple setup right there. Man, I haven't uploaded a tutorial in a minute. It's been like about 5 months. Thankfully, finally got motivated again to put up that camera right when I was cutting hair. So I think in this video I'm gonna be doing like a mid fade or mid high fade into the top. I'm gonna show y'all like a new system that I've been using, so you for sure want to stay tapped in with this haircut, as I've been improving the past 5 months. So I just want to thank you all for supporting, being there. First time watching the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. Let me know what y'all want to see on my YouTube. I'm gonna for sure be active, trying to be active on there. And if you want to see me be more active, I am on my IG on Mauri Cuts, MAURI_CUTZZ. On my IG, I do post at least like 3 times a week. Sometimes I post every day. It just depends. Just with barber school and then cutting full time after this, it get a little bit overwhelming. But I'm almost gonna be done with barber school. I would say about another 2 months. I'm gonna be posting daily. I'm gonna be trying to be posting on YouTube, and I'm gonna try to post on Instagram, and I'm gonna try to do better on TikTok as well too. TikTok is the same username. So stay tapped in. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment, and get back to the video. So like he said, we getting back to the video. We about to do the mid-high fade. Bear with me, we got like some music in the background because I'm at barber school. I'm trying to just edit these videos wherever I can. So I'm gonna start off with the first guideline, which is with my Andis trimmers. And notice how even though it's a mid-high fade towards the back, I always tend to drop the fade just based off of the head shape. That way it kind of contours and it looks like a more modern fade, and you don't end up leaving them look like that way they don't look like a egghead. There we go. So here I flip my trimmers upside down. That way it hits a little closer, and when I debulk all that hair under there, I know how far I can go with my shavers. So right off the bat, I'm gonna go ahead and debulk with my number 2, and I'm going straight up. I'm bouncing off the head. I'm not digging into it, and I'm gonna show you right here. I'm just going in that direction with the comb. So I'm just going straight up. There we go. Let's get back into it. And just remember, even if you just started cutting, don't get unmotivated. It is a process. You do need to put the time in. So you just gotta get your repetitions in, and there's only one way you can go from there, and it's up. So you gotta just stay focused and consistent. So after that, I go in with the no guard open, and I set my first guideline. I would say about 1/2 inch, and I'm just going all across. Try not to get stuck in one area, because that's how you lose time. You just gotta keep going. So now I'm going halfway, and I'm hitting it right under my first guideline. And I'm not exaggerating the flick. I'm just kind of like just bouncing off of it, So then boom, I go all the way close, and now I'm hitting the most bottom line. As you see, it's going away. If so, he has thick hair. Some people have thick hair where that bottom line won't leave. Don't worry, you could just come back with the trimmer and follow it up. So right there, I opened it up just a little bit over. I had it like all the way closed. I just opened it up a little bit, and I kind of cleaned it up. So now I'm brushing it. You always want to brush. That way you get the hairs out of the way, and you get to see what you're working with, So boom, now I'm gonna go in with my number 1, and I'm gonna do just the same guideline, right above the no guard. So I went no guard. Now I'm with the number 1, and I'm just going across. Notice how I don't tend to get stuck in a certain area. I do notice that when I was first starting, that's what I was doing, and also it was making me just take long. So boom, I put the number 1, and I'm gonna slap on the half guard or the number 0, and I'm gonna go 3/4. I close it up just like a tad bit, just like 1/4 of the way. So boom, so I'm hitting it right under the number 1. Now I'm closing it all the way, and I'm gonna get that most bottom line right there. Like I said, if it doesn't come off, then what do? What's the one before that? You're gonna go with your clipper open. But in that case, it seems like everything came off, so I won't have to do that. Do open it like halfway just to kind of clean it up in between. And that's called lever play. If you ever do want to just adjust the lever, you do that, and you play with it. So now I'm gonna go back in with the number 1, refine that guideline, which is our highest number. I'm just refining it up, just that way I can see where I'm at. Boom. So now we're dealing with one guideline there. So we're gonna lighten it up with the 1.5, 3/4 of the way open. Boom. So I'm just touching that line, and you know, don't panic. It's not gonna come off. It's just kind of like lighten it up, and we're gonna follow it up with the number 1. So we're still with the 1.5. Boom. Now I'm gonna throw on the number 1, and I'm gonna play with the corner work. I'm gonna just flick into that line. See how I pointed to the corner? Boom. We're getting into action. Come on, guys. This is not gonna happen on the first time you guys do this. You guys need to really practice this. You know, I've been cutting hair for, I think this is my 4th year, and I'm still learning. So, you know, you always gotta be open-minded and just keep trying. You know, never give up. So boom. So you see how that line has gotten softer, and even blended. But I'm gonna still follow it up because I'm gonna clean it up. And you're always trying to do better. So that's with my half guard open, and I'm just gonna hit corner work. So we're still doing that, and it starts getting more blurry as you start getting deeper into these steps. Boom. In the back we got a little bit of a guideline, so you know, we're hitting it with the half guard open with our corners only. And do not go higher than we should be, because that will create another line, and that's exactly what we are not trying to do. So boom, I'm gonna go clip over comb, just get on any hairs that are just overhanging. And a lot of people have problems with this clip over comb. You just use the number 2 as your guideline, so all the hair below it, and you just cut anything above that. Let me know if y'all want me to drop a video where I am explaining just pure knowledge on the clip over comb. So boom, the fade is basically done. So I'm gonna just go in there now, debulk with my Andis trimmer. So I'm taking down all that hair. And I would hit it with upside down, but sometimes with these Andis trimmers, it does get stuck on thick hair. So that's why I didn't want to irritate him. So I just went that way. So boom, now with no hair, now go in and just clean it up. So boom, I'm cleaning it up all the way. And you can see that fade is coming out clean. It's looking blurry. Come on now, stop playing. And like I said, don't forget to comment, subscribe, and like the video. You can also follow me on IG at MAURI_CUTZZ Mari Cuts. And it's the same on TikTok. So boom. Look, and this is one of the reasons why I do not like the Andis trimmers. It does everything else perfect, but sometimes it can get stuck on thick hair. So I have to hit in different directions, but it's all good. You know, we're gonna bear with it at the moment. It is one of the best trimmers I've tried, so I wish they could just improve that on the next trimmers that they do. But other than that, I recommend them 100%. So boom, brush everything off, and now we're gonna go in there. The shavers, or actually I'm gonna blow dry him. You know, keep them clean, keep them fresh, and when you don't start sweating. So boom. I'm gonna go in there with my brown shavers. So I'm gonna show you how to layer your shavers if you have these 2 shavers. So boom, I'm gonna go in there with my browns because it just kind of cuts through the stubble way easier. So I'll go, you know, pull down that ear. For sure, I want to get that ear out of the way. You don't want to cut them over there. So boom, you don't want to irritate it. So I'm just there, and I'm not going all the way to that guideline with my trimmer. I'm keeping it right below it, and I'm flicking off. That way it doesn't create another guideline. So, you can see how these Bronze Series 9 are just debulking through that super easy. And then when you're cutting, it's pretty satisfying. I recommend these. They are a little bit on the pricier side. But if you're able to make that purchase, I'll definitely recommend it. So boom. So then after I kind of take out that stubble, it doesn't get super close, and I'm gonna follow it up with my FX3s, my Babyliss shavers, and these Babyliss shavers get real close. So that's why probably one of the best shavers in the game. So I just follow it up right below it, and it just kind of cleans everything up. You can see when we put that shaver, that fade pops out. Stop playing with him. I think I need some glasses because it's getting blurry. So boom. So now I go back, you know, just detail work with the corners, and I'm just going open, just wherever I see any darkness, and really detailing is just more point cutting. I have other ways of detailing too, but now here we're going to the C cup. I start at the top, and then I meet it, then I go down to the bottom, and I meet it in the middle. And that's basically the fade right there, man. Y'all stay tapped in. It's your boy Mari Cut. Stop playing with me.